let's talk. Let's talk about love, like you and me all night. And let's talk about love and feeling alright. And let's talk about love. Yeah, baby, come and dance with me. Everything you'll ever need. So let's talk about love.
Happy New Year, guys! It is January 3rd, and I have my little puppy looking at me, wondering what I'm doing. So I'm doing a video to wish everybody happy, healthy, and safe New Year. I hope 2019 is what you expect it to be and hope it to be. I have a lot of things going on in the next couple of months. And I have a lot of, I wouldn't say resolutions. I do have some resolutions, but I also have some major things that's going on in my life that is going to be changing a lot. For one, I'm on a diet. I've been doing good for 3 days. And it's really almost a week that I'm doing it, not even 3 days, because I was really sick last week. I had like a congestion type thing, and I didn't really eat. And I had weighed myself before that actually happened to put it into my planner. And I went to weigh myself on January 1st so that I can have a new updated thing to start. And I lost 4 pounds because I wasn't eating. I was coughing constantly, and I just didn't have an appetite, so I didn't eat. I had toast here and there or whatever, but I really honestly didn't eat anything, and obviously I lost the 4 pounds, so I have a lot more to lose than 4 pounds. I can't really exercise except for doing like the treadmill or walking outside if it's nice out or anything like that, because I have a bad back. And I used to love like Pilates and yoga and things like that, and all of that was finished after I injured my back. I can't do anything like that, and my doctor suggests that I don't even try to do it. At one point, he did say to get like a personal trainer or somebody to, help you do it the right way and stuff like that. Then it became to the point where my back is so bad that I can't do that type of stuff, even with a personal trainer. So I'm relying mainly on food as my source of losing weight. So I would, even though, I have a full gym downstairs, and I would love to work out and add it to my program, but I'm not going to risk it for my back. It's not worth it. And to be in more pain than I'm in. So that's one thing. The other thing is the next couple of months, or it could be any day, I will get a call that the closing is on my mother's house. And if you guys have been following me, you've been following a lot of the journey of selling her house and the process and, whatever. So even though it's going to be a bittersweet day, I'm glad to get it over with, only because financially it's taken a toll. But prior to getting possession of my mother's house, I already owned 2 homes. And there's only one income in this house. So when my mother's house was added on, not last November, but the November before that, when the bills stopped being paid, I had to step up as a trustee and pay those bills. And a lot of the times I put her house in front of my 2 homes. And at one point last year, I was at risk for one of my homes to go into like a foreclosure auction type thing. But thank God I was able to save it, and I still have it. So I'm still maintaining the 3 homes. After her house is sold, I will be maintaining 2 homes again the way we were. And at that point, it was even a struggle. Not a struggle, but it was hard. And to budget for each house, and I've never done anything like that. So I just put the check in the bank and just paid the bills. I never kept any record keeping or budget or anything like that. If somebody called me and said, listen, you owe us money, I would just say, here's a check, do what you gotta do. So that will be a relief off of my head that that's one of the responsibilities that I don't have to worry about anymore, because that was my priority. And when you tell people, listen, you own 3 homes, they look at you and say, well, you're a millionaire. And I'm like, I'm not a millionaire. I'm just a millionaire when it comes to 3 homes. As far as the cash, savings, things like that, I'm nowhere near a millionaire. So that'll be one less thing that I gotta worry about, like I said. The next thing I want to do is journal every day or every other day or a few times a week. I want to be able to do it as much as possible. I did lay out my planner for this week. If I could just get it 1 second. I have my dog on my lap, so it's kind of hard to twist around and do what I gotta do. Oh, is this planner? Yeah, this is it. So, I'm using a Happy Planner for my daily activities. So this is what this week looks like. A lot of it isn't filled in yet, but I did do it. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to record setting up next week. Originally, I had gotten an Erin Condren planner. I got the deluxe one, and now all my books all over the place here, but that's okay. Where is this? There went all the bills. So, I had gotten an Erin Condren deluxe planner. And I'll just take everything out of here because it's all going to fall out when I pick it up. So I got this, and it has my name on it, and if you could see, Frugal Freebies, because that's the name of my business. And I had gotten this thinking that this was going to be my main planner. And when I got it, I did not realize it didn't have, the weekly setup like this. I thought it was set up like this where I could do the stickers and everything. I didn't know that it didn't have that. So I said, you know what, this might be like a sign to say, you know what, this is going to be my budget book. This is going to be my budget planner. So I already did this part of it. And then I did my budget. I did it here, which I'm not going to show you because financial information is on there. And there's a couple pages, obviously, because I have a couple of homes, like I said. But I'll show you next month. So next month, this is how it's set up. Alright? I didn't do it yet. And then it comes with, I think 5 lined pages. Like this. So I did my budget and all on these pages, so I know what I have to pay out and everything every month. And then I had asked for, I think, 120 pages in the back that comes in the back lines. And I've been writing all my business information on this planner. So this is my budget planner with all my bills and everything in it, whatever. And this is just my daily planner, which I'm using. I also have an academic planner, because if some of you do not know, I am going, whoops, what fell on you? Oh, if some of you don't know, I am going to school for psychology, so I got an academic planner, but I didn't set it up yet because I haven't decided what I want to do and how I want to lay it out yet. When you open it, it looks like this. You have the dry erase thing over here. I didn't fill in my name and everything yet. And then, I guess this is the courses right here. And you say if you completed it, blah, 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 whatever. So that's that. So this is like how the month is laid out. And you gotta put your own numbers in there, the dates and stuff like that. It doesn't come already done. And then, like, it's laid out like this to do, like, the daily things. Like, it's, you know, whatever I do for school and stuff like that. So, this I haven't done yet. I haven't touched it. But the other two, I actually did. And then this, I know I'm putting so much on me, but I'm doing this. Whoops, sorry, Pip. This fell out. It's like, it comes with this journal, so you get, every month, you get, like, a journal or something like that, and it's really pretty. It comes with different pages, and envelopes, and you name it, it's on here. So, sorry. So it's really, really nice. This is from Holly's Journals. I did get it last year, but I got a bunch of them, and I never used them, so I'm going to try to use them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 planners that I got going on here. And then, so that's another thing I wanted to do, try to do. And then I have I've been trying to tackle this, which is all my business stuff. All these pages, some of them are double, triple, whatever. I've been trying to, like, tackle them because I don't know what's here and what's not. And I've been putting it in the pink planner. So that's that. And then this one, here's another planner that I'm using. This one, too, is not dated. You put your own dates in it. But, with this one, I decided to track my medicine that I take and track, you know, my vitamins, food intake, you know, so it comes like this, and you just gotta put your own dates in there, and then it comes like this, like during the week. So it looks like this when it's empty, so I just record, you know, so I got that planner going on also. And that's really it as far as that type of stuff. I do have these 2 books. These are only for, like, monthly stuff. And I really don't want to start one if I know that I'm not going to finish it for the month. I mean, I could do it, like, any day I want and just record the day. It's really cool. I would really like to do it, but there's a lot of things going on that I really can't do it. But it has, live in the now, and then you fill in all this stuff, and then you have all of this to fill in, and this page, and it'll say, what is one thing I've wanted to do but haven't done because I was afraid, and you just fill it in. And then you have these pages to fill in. One thing I'm planning, one thing I make, you know, and then bright ideas and strive for progress. And then it goes into the next day. So there's about 7 pages to fill in just for one day. So, unless it's 1 month, unless this is for a month, I don't think this is for a year. I think it's for a month. So I have that one, and then I have a faith-based one, and the first page has, like, Bible study, like what I read, and, you know, asks you questions, and you fill it in, and then you have, my prayers, you know, to add, and then my reflections, something I just remember I always do, another question, something that I cherish, and then thank you, Lord, today I'm grateful for, and then it has a bunch of questions, and then it starts for the next day. So I think this one too has like 7 pages for the month or year. Like I said, I think this is for a month. It's not for my God, I think this is for a month. It's not for a year. Although it looks like it could be for a year, it doesn't say anywhere on it that it's for a month or for a year. So I'm not sure on that one. So I have those. And then I have this, which came in the Erin Condren seasonal box. That's what it came in. So I'm just writing like business information here that I can't really put on YouTube. So that's it. That's what I've been up to. I hope to do a lot of things this year. I will have a lot of opportunities to do things this year. As long as my health holds up, I should be okay. I'm hoping to. It's not confirmed yet. I didn't buy anything yet because I don't have the money yet. But my best friend and I are hoping to go down to. I think it's the Bahamas to see Rick Springfield for 3 or 4 days. I'm not really sure. And if I could do that, that's like something on my bucket list that I would like to do. He's been doing it for the last few years, and I'm not a good flyer. So I really haven't pushed it, but I said, you know what, I really need a good vacation after everything I've been through the last couple of years. And if I do get the opportunity to do that, or anything that I do, obviously I will look up and thank my mother, because she will be the one that will give me the opportunity to do that stuff. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I mean, I got little things here and there on a list that I would like to accomplish this year. Well, last year, this year, whatever year you want to call it, I really wanted to go to Times Square. Being a New Yorker, I have never been to Times Square for New Year's Eve. And this year was the perfect opportunity to go. New Kids on the Block was there, Jimmy Johnson was there. I would have been around like where Fox News is. I would have parked myself where the camera was. Also, Anderson Cooper was there, Andy Cohen was there. There was a lot of people there that I said, you know what, I really should have gone, but I had nobody to go with, 1. 2, I just got over being sick, and I was still a little sick, so I didn't want to have any issues or problems traveling. I mean, I live in Long Island. It would have been a trip on the LIRR to go there. And I would have been alone, and I really didn't want to do that. As far as safety, I felt safe going. It was coming home that I would have had the issue. Obviously, I would have taken Uber home. I wouldn't have taken the train. But, you know, people go out drinking and driving, and that's obviously not a good combination, as a lot of you know. And I didn't want to, God forbid, something happened to me on the way home. And that's a lot of the reason why I didn't really push on that one either. So, we'll see what happens for this year. Maybe I can put it on my bucket list, like check it off my bucket list. I can't talk today. Check it off my bucket list this year. Or next year, whatever you want to call it. I highly doubt New Kids on the Block will be there again. As far as going for this year. But you never know. Jimmy Johnson's never been there, so, I mean, he'll probably never be there again. Ryan Seacrest is always there. Anderson Cooper's always there. Fox News is always there. You know, there's a lot of people that are there every single year. I sat and watched Fox News New Year's Day and watched it till the ball dropped. I had a lot of moments where I cried. I cried because 2018 was finished, and it had been a really hard 2018 for me from the beginning. And I was crying for what my future is. Um, I just hope that whatever's meant to happen happens in the right way. I just want me to be happy, which I haven't been, and people around me to be happy. I want my subscribers to be happy. I want, there's a lot of people that I feel not depend on me, but I don't know, rely. I'm not really sure of the word I'm trying to find, but I want to step up my YouTube game. I want to be a full-time vlogger. I've been trying to do that for the last year, and it's just not working. I do have a camera. I set it up for like the second time, and the battery died as I was recording. So I said, oh, gotta get my phone. Good thing my phone has a camera on it. That's what I've really been doing all my videos on, is my on my cell phone. Because I find it easier to transfer over the video over to iMovie on my phone and then just edit it like that. I find it easier that way, but I'm also finding it's not as easy when it comes to, like there's this song that I really like, and I just found out what it was, and I bought the copyright to it yesterday, and I wanted to make a new intro, but I can't figure out how to download it onto my phone to, get it so that I could do a new intro for the year. I think that's really it as far as my new year and my plans and whatever. My husband and I are planning to go to my mother's house in the next week to complete finishing it out, cleaning it out, because it's furnished and the people that are buying the house don't want the furniture. So I gotta find somebody to take the furniture out of the house. And there's furniture that I'm bringing to my other house. So I gotta work all of that out too. Like I said, it's gonna be a bittersweet time. If I could have held on to the house, if somebody in my family could have bought the house, I think I would have been a little bit more happy about it. But I was put in a position that I couldn't keep it. And my husband and I did talk about selling this house that I'm in now and living in that house. And then having our other house in Pennsylvania. But I said to him, the other party would have turned around and said that I threw him out of the house so I could live in the house. And I didn't want it to be like that. And the other thing was, I still would have had the tie with him. And that's a big part of what's going on here, is that I cannot wait to get that call that will completely break the tie between the two of us. I honestly don't know where he is. I don't care where he is. I don't care about him, period. And in future videos, I'm going to start popping up information that I've gone through with proof, because it was left in the home and it's in my hands now. So it's a lot when you think about what happened, and you think about the things that happened, and then you finally see it on paper, in black and white, you realize what my poor mother went through. I have no idea what she had gone through with him. But I have a lot in black and white, and a lot of people talk to me about a lot of things that went on. And I honestly don't understand how I was so blind to the fact that this was all going on, and I did nothing about it. I mean, I have things going on in my own life. I have a husband that has prostate cancer. He's got his own health issues. He's also 23 years older than me, so he just turned 72. I'm 48. I'm going to be 49 in April. I want to get myself in a good place by the time I turn 50. And I have a year and 4 months to do that. But I attribute that stuff to the blindness of what was going on. You know, sometimes I also blame my mother because she could have talked to me and she could have said, listen, this is what's going on, or this is what's going on, you know, but she never did. I guess she didn't because she knew I was going through my own stuff here, or she didn't want me to know because she knows that I would have killed them. After she had her first stroke, I offered to put her in a safe place while my other sibling was away, let's say. And he had no access to anything at that point, and I offered to put her in a safe place. I offered to take her home, sell it, and put her somewhere where nobody could find her. But she didn't want to do that. She made it very clear to me that, because I offered to get order of protection, I offered to do so many things at my expense, and she didn't want anything. The only thing she told me she wanted, and made very clear to me, that she wanted an order of protection against my sibling's wife, that she was deathly afraid of her. And when I approached my sibling about it, he went off the wall and said, no, you cannot do that. So I backed off. But a lot happens that like I said, I did not know. And when you see it in black and white, it's more of a shock than originally being told. Like I said, I'm revamping those videos, and I'm gonna release them right after I get the right after I sell that. I'm sorry, I'm still congested a little bit. I'm going to slowly release what I have so you guys know what I've really been going through. Some of you know just by me telling you. I'm sorry. But some of you just know bits and pieces of things going on. If you're family and you see this, you obviously know what's going on. Well, some of you know, some of you don't. But I thank God that I had a really great lawyer. A lawyer who I will be friends with until the day I die, because he was just so nice and so persistent and so on my side and saw the facts and saw what needed to be done. And I said from the beginning, when I got my mother's house, when it was in my possession, I would put it up for sale immediately. And I did that. It took me a month, but I did it. I didn't sit around and wait because I was paying the bills and I could not pay those bills. So it was a rush to clean that house out from the condition that they left it in, the destruction that they left that had to be fixed, and that still needs to be fixed. But I got buyers on the house, and that's what's important, and they're going to be closing any day now. The latest, February 14th. That's what's on the contract. That's it. So, but after everything is done, I'm going to slowly release those videos. I don't know what I'm actually waiting for. I can do it now. I'm not really sure why I'm not doing it yet. For one, I have to, because I brought so much from my mother's home here, and I have totes and totes and totes, totes and totes of stuff, and I have totes and totes and totes of evidence. So, I haven't done it in about a month, like clean out a couple of totes, but I gotta get to the totes that have the actual evidence that I could pick up a piece of paper like this and say, listen, this is what happened, and here's the proof. This way, nobody could say I'm slandering him. Nobody could say I'm slandering anybody else. I have the proof. And we'll see what happens. But, yeah, that's it, guys. Those are my New Year's resolutions, / goals. And I have a little puppy here who wants to say goodbye. Want to say goodbye? Say goodbye to everybody. Say bye-bye, everybody. Say support Mommy. Mommy's working very hard, even though it doesn't look like it. Right? And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. If you have any video ideas you want, comment them down below. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're notified that I loaded a video. And my goal is to do 3 videos a week. We'll see. I honestly don't think it's going to happen until after my mother's house closes, because I really still have a lot to do, but I might vlog it. So we'll see what happens. And for now, I'm just going to release a video when I can. And I have to learn to start getting the camera in front of my face and start vlogging properly like a proper vlogger, right? We need to vlog, right? We want to become professional YouTubers, right? Say yes, Mommy, we want to become YouTubers, especially me, because I'm so cute, right? So, that's it, guys. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And if you have any video ideas, please leave them down below. I do have a few video ideas that I'm going to do in the next couple of weeks, aside from the stuff that I told you. I'm not going to shock you like all at once. I'm probably going to do 1 video a week on that type of topic until it's all out, because the truth needs to be told. And I got a lot of heat for a lot of things, and a lot of people don't know the truth. So, until then, goodbye, everybody. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. This is silly. This is silly. Mwah. Bye, guys.
got something on my mind. I bet you know what I'm thinking about. I've got something on my mind. Let's talk about love, like you and me all night. And let's talk about love, I'm feeling alright. And let's talk about love, yeah baby, come and dance with me. You're everything you'll ever need.